If you would like to edit the options to a meeting, you start by clicking into the relevant meeting and selecting whether it's this one-off or whether it's a whole series if appropriate. And then you click Meeting Options. Meeting Options give you the options to bypass the lobby. Not something I'd recommend, because that means that then pupils can drop in and out of the meeting without you being aware of it. But it is something that you can go ahead with there. And this bit is a bit that you're probably going to be most interested in if you want other people to present. So perhaps you have a colleague in that's going to be sharing information, or actually you might be wanting the pupils to share work back with you that they've completed at home so that everyone can see it. If you click on the little drop down, and if you go for people in my organisation, that means that anybody that's in the GLOW tenancy, which is all that's going to be there anyway, that would let everybody in your meeting present. Other option that you might want to think about, it would depend on the class and the situation. It's set as a default to yes, you can let your attendees unmute themselves. If you change that to no, all that means is that they have to put their hand up and you have to physically unmute them to let them talk. Again, it's probably a situation specific. So I'm just going to pop that back on and say yes. As you can see, I'm now in a meeting with Bridge Albion student. This is just so we can show you how the changes apply in the meeting options. So if you want to go into the meeting options while you're actually in a class, if you click on the More Actions and select your meeting options. So we still have the same options here, but you can see that we have some changes here that I'm going to talk you through. Your bypass the lobby, I still have only me. However, once you're in the class and if you have pupils who are dropping in and out of a call, you can change that to this now. Be aware though, if other students are then invited in by some of your class, you might have unexpected pupils appear. The present bit, if we click here, your default obviously only me. You can change it to everyone, which would be if you had outside speakers, people in my organisation, if you want anybody within the call to be able to present that's from GLOW, or if you only want a specific person, click that and it will give you a toggle menu. I'm going to delete that and you can see. So if I click Bridge Albion student and then save, if I then go into my Bridge Albion student account, it will let me open my share tray and share to the class. I'm going to go back to my team now. If you want to mute or unmute specific pupils during a lesson, if you go to participants, and you can see the mute option and the unmute option, and you would just click that. You can also click that to let them unmute. Everyone will be allowed to, if you've got that set up. And then if you feel that you need everyone to mute, you can put that back on.